So the modem says to the AOL customer, the name's Bod, James Bod. Oh.
Hello, I'm Danny Allen here with the Sacramento Association of Realtors, and I am in studio with Sam Mosier to give you some of the tech behind the association. Now, Sam, I noticed you brought a couple items for us today. Would you like to give us a little brief demo about them?
Sure, Dan, I'd absolutely love to. So yes, it is true that we have a number of new pieces of technology here at SAR, and our intentions are very, very simple. We just want to enhance the experience that our members have here at the association. One of the ways that we're able to do that, Dan, is with this little piece of technology right here. To the untrained eye, it might just look like a normal iPod Touch, but if you've visited an Apple retail store lately and you've purchased anything, you know that their cashiers just whip out what appear to be seemingly normal iPod Touches from their pocket, and then they're able to scan your product's barcode, swipe your credit card, email you a receipt, and send you out the door. You don't have to go to any sort of cash register, you don't have to wait in the line, nothing like that. It's very fast and it's very efficient. Well, here at SAR, we've been very fortunate to get the same exact technology that Apple uses in their retail store. It's with this little sleeve that fits over the iPod Touch, and it's called a Linea Pro. It allows us to do things such as scan barcodes and also swipe credit cards along the back here, and we plan on using this to do things such as member check-ins for our main meeting, our educational offerings, and events of that nature, so that way we can tell who's going to what event, and by doing that we might be able to tailor our offerings here at the association.
Thanks, Sam. That sounds like another great member benefit, and a green one as well. I noticed you brought a couple other items into the studio with you. Would you care to talk about them?
Sure, Dan. I'd love to.
Thanks.
So indeed, we do have even more technology that we're employing here at SAR to make things better for our members. As you may have seen at a couple of our past main meetings, the Ghoulish Golf Tournament for Masters Club and the Bowling in the 80s Tournament for YPC, us at SAR have been using these fancy iPads to accept your credit cards for things such as raffle tickets, event registrations, and classroom fees. The iPads allow us to be a little bit more mobile than the iPod Touches and the Linea Pros because the iPads are able to connect to the cellular data network. This allows us to take them to very remote locations and still be able to process your credit cards in a secure and fast manner. As you know, in the past, we've had those bulky credit card swipers where we'd have to get the slips out, we'd have to run through your credit card, we'd have your full number on there and things like that. It's not too secure when you think about it by today's standards, so we went out and we got these. And this allows us, with this little device here at the bottom of the iPad called the AirPoint card reader, allows us to very quickly, efficiently, and securely swipe your credit card. You get your card back. We don't hold on to your numbers. We get the instant approval, the money's transferred, and we're done.
So another big thing that we wanted to do at the association was improve our audio-video capability. Before we had equipment like this equipment here. This is our old mixer, which we could basically hook up 5 microphones and that was it. Not a lot of control, can't control the volume, can't mute people individually. So we've actually gone to great lengths to improve our equipment. We actually have a new mixer, and we've also gone HD with our cameras. So with our new mixer, this guy right here, we could actually have up to 15 different inputs. We could control the volume of each input individually. We could also mute people individually as well. The other nice benefit over the previous one is we have a lot more options of what we can hook up to it. Before it was just the XLR cables, the big thick cables to just plug right in. This gives us a lot more input, so we could actually hook up an iPhone, an iPad, an iPod. So really great new equipment we have here. We also have an HD camera. We actually have 2 of these, which we're using in the filming of the current tech tip that you're watching right now. Other biggest improvement we've done is the tripod. We actually refer to this as Megapod. At its lowest height here was the highest height of our old tripod. This tripod is actually able to go over 7 feet tall, so we could actually have people walk in front of it without having them walk in front of the camera itself. So we've actually made quite a few improvements to our AV technology, and I'm more than happy to share it with you. I'm Daniel Allen. I'd like to thank my guest Sam Wisher for joining me in SAR studio here to bring you this month's Tech Tip.
Thanks very much for having me today, Dan. I do appreciate it. And to our viewers watching this video right now, please stay tuned for next month when SAR Studios brings you December's Tech Tip, in which they will be discussing membership dues billing. Definitely must-see TV. Thanks for joining us, and have a wonderful day.
Thanks again.